Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? I am going to see if I am able to share real quickly. If you would please share this broadcast, I would greatly appreciate that. I am going to be sharing with you 4 social media posts to get people to buy your stuff. So I'm going to give it just a second to get anyone on, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started because I really don't believe in waiting. I believe in going ahead and doing what it is that we need to do. So I will definitely ask you to please make sure that you share this broadcast. We want to make sure that as many people get this information as possible. Good morning, LaShawn. I hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are. Thank you so much again for this opportunity. If you hear a little bit of whining in the background, I apologize. That's my puppy. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. So 4 social media posts to get people to buy your stuff is what we're going to be talking about today. But real quickly, for those of you who do not know me, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lisa Knox. I am the owner and managing partner of QuickCopyPrints.com and Quick Copy Custom Printing here in Albany, Georgia. I am also the founder of Dream Doer Nation, which is a nonprofit organization for business and entrepreneurship education for youth. And I'm also a business strategist and consultant for entrepreneurs and small businesses. So I use my business knowledge from running my own business for the last 10 years, from being a manager at Walmart for 10 years, my retail management experience, and also my business and marketing degree to help run my business and also to help other entrepreneurs and businesses run their businesses as well. So I use the things that I've learned, the things that I know to share and help you. So thank you again for the opportunity, Rise Business Solutions. For things. So I know that a lot of you might be tax professionals, or even if you're in any type of business, the things that I'm going to share with you guys today can be applied to any business, but I definitely am going to give you a tax professional feel about what I'm sharing with you today. All right. So I hope that you have your pens and your pencils ready. I definitely believe in taking notes. That's probably going to be one of my bonus notes that I will give to you. I know tax professionals are definitely document driven, very admin oriented. So if you would take notes on what I'm giving you guys today, and please let me know that you can hear me. Is everything all good? Thank you for the welcome. I appreciate that. I'm very excited to be here. Share. So these are very simple things like that people just don't really realize that you can do that are very impactful when it comes to social media marketing. So it's things that you probably might have done, but you didn't really think about doing it strategically for business. But I'm telling you, there was a time when I first started posting on Facebook and social media, and I was just posting static images, like stock images straight from the internet. And my engagement was so minimal. I might get like 1 like, never got any comments. And I just really wasn't getting the return that I felt like I was putting a lot of time and energy into social media. I was putting a lot of time and energy into Facebook and Instagram, but I wasn't getting any return back. And I felt like, dang, I'm really spending a lot of time and it's just racking my brain. Why isn't anybody responding to what I'm posting? If you've ever felt that way, please let me know in the comments, or put a 1 in the comments or something like that. Let me know if you understand what I'm talking about. If you've ever been posting and you haven't really gotten any type of response, that you feel like you're putting out energy, but you're not really getting a whole lot in return. So I started doing things a little bit differently in my business. Instead of posting the static images like straight from the computer, I started taking pictures with my phone, and I started taking pictures with like that were just real life with my iPhone. So I've had an iPhone for years, and I just made sure that I took really clear shots. Like, so Quick Copy is my main business. And so instead of just posting the graphic when I got finished, after I printed the flyers out, after I cut them up and then had them sitting in a nice stack, then I took a picture from the side with my cell phone. That picture got so much attention. They did not respond to things that were static and stock off of the internet. They wanted to see something that was more real life. So once I started to see the difference in the engagement with the real life type posts, I've been doing that ever since. So I have a strategic way that I lead people from my pictures that I post, the types of posts that I put on social media, and lead them to either my website, my business page, or my inbox for me to send them an invoice. Like, it leads them to a transaction. All right. So the 4 posts that I'm going to share with you guys today, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So the number one post that you need to share. Okay. One more thing before I get into this. The reason why these posts are important is because we can post all day, hey, this is my product, this is what I have for sale. People don't really respond to that. If you can post, hey, come in and see us, we're open. People don't really respond to that either. The post has to kind of have somewhat of a conversation in like a picture and just a couple of words. So that's what these posts that I'm sharing with you, that's what you're going to do with them. So, and let me know if any of these help you, or if you notice there's a different types of engagement, if people are responding better when you actually do go out and execute this. Okay. So these are posts that prompt more engagement on whatever it is that your subject matter is that you're talking about for your business. So number 1, before and after posts. You want to share before and after post. So like a split post that shows, and for a tax professional, if you want to do a before and after, you would put how your office looked last year versus how your office looks this year. Very simple, I know, but people are inherently nosy, and they like to be able to see what's going on behind the scenes, and they like to kind of be like a fly on the wall and see what's going on. So you might share, okay, last year to this year. You might show the way your staff from last year to this year. You might show some of the new software that you had from then to now. You might show how your new uniforms or something like that. These are just different things that you can show. Pictures always get more attention. And if you have a story behind that, and if you're telling them something, people love before and after. It's showing a change, it's showing a shift. You might even show what your client might have done with another company last year, but what they did with you all this year. So maybe you go back in years past and pull different testimonials, and you show what they said about when they were with this person. Not to bash. It's never to bash or to be negative, but just to be informative. This is what happened then. This is what's happening now. Or you just show the shift and the change in your business. People love to see that things are progressing and moving forward. All right. So number two thing that people love to see is behind the scenes, just random things that are going on in the office during the day. So if you're waking up in the morning and you're talking about going into the office, if you're driving, trying to get there, and if you're driving, trying to get there and you're in traffic, but you're talking about heading to the tax office. If you are in the office and you come in and there's a leak in the back. If the mailman is dropping off a package, like people love that kind of stuff. I can't explain it. All I can say is that people are inherently nosy and they want to see what's going on behind the scenes. So when you give people an opportunity to come in on the back end, it's like, okay, they cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I like how she did that. So what this does is build that know, like, and trust, right? So I'm seeing what's going on behind the scenes. I'm seeing how you're struggling, or I'm seeing how things are really working out, how things are looking great, how the same mailman comes every single day and how he's taking care of you. You know, people love that kind of stuff. They love to engage in what's going on in your life, and you're letting them in a way where they're being let in, but you can do it on your own terms. But people love to see what's going on behind the scenes. Anytime I make those kinds of posts, I have people just chiming in all different kind of ways, and it always leads to a conversation about a transaction. So they're simple, I know. They're very simple, I know. But I'm telling you, they work. All right. And then number 3, back office posts. So when you're running a business, you have certain operations, certain things that you do to make sure that your business is running just like so, right? So you have a certain filing system. You might have certain paper that you use. You might have certain products that you use. You might have certain vendors that you use. And some of these things, not everything, because we never want to give it all away, but there might be some things that are happening in the operation side of your business that you show to build the trust with your clients, right? So you're like, show the filing cabinets. We make sure that our clients' information is locked tight. Other companies don't have the security that we do. You know, that's just off the top of the dome. Or you might show how your people in the office are taking care of client files and doing them in a certain way, or making phone calls to the customers and talking about how you value customer service and you follow up with every single client at the end of the sale or at the end of, the session. All these, right? Very simple. Very simple, I know, but I'm telling you, these very simple posts get massive engagement. And the engagement always prompts conversations that lead them to wanting to know more about your business. So basically what I'm teaching you is how to get cold leads into warm. And then it's up to you at that point to take that warm lead and take it there further, right? So this is a way to keep the conversation and how to keep your business in the forefront without always saying, hey, this is what I have, this is for sale. Or, hey, this is what I have, come buy this. Yes, we're open, come now. Like, when you're showing that you're in the office, they know that you're open. Or when you're showing that the team is there and everybody's ready, take a picture in front of the office. We're here ready to serve you. It's just saying the exact same thing, but saying it in a totally different way. And it doesn't matter whatever your business is, it can apply. All right. And the number four thing, which I would say is probably the number one post that you need to include in your post. And I would try my best in tax offices. You guys have a really great opportunity to service a lot of people, and you have a lot of people coming through. So the more that you're able to gather these kinds of posts, the better. Somebody I was just talking to last night was telling me how they had an event, and as people were coming in, they were getting like a little quick picture and like and some information from the person. Now that's more event wise, but I think that if you should ask your customers about taking pictures and definitely getting testimonials and endorsements. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, TV is good. Yes, radio is great. Yes, doing pop-ups is amazing. All of those things work. But there are 7 billion people in the world. There are more than 2 billion people on social media, Facebook and Instagram, right? So if the majority, just about a third of the world's population is on social media, where does our time need to be spent marketing and promoting as businesses? On social media. That's where the time needs to be spent. A lot of people just really they underestimate the real power of social media. And if you use it properly as a tool, it can do amazing things for you. Amazing things. So let me get a little deeper into the testimony and endorsement. And you guys, please make sure that you're sharing this video. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that are on. If I'm sharing anything that is helping you or something that's just like, I should have known that, please let me know. Drop something in the comments. I just want to make sure I'm not rambling, but that I'm actually sharing something that that can really be of a benefit to you. All right. So number 4, testimonials and endorsements. So not just somebody sharing your post on social media. That's great. I appreciate that. No, I'm talking about somebody actually getting on video and saying, I came down here to this office and this is what happened. Last year I was I'm in a situation where this and this happened, but I came here and they took care of me. And I would invite any of you to come down here and get your taxes prepared here. That's an endorsement. That is somebody giving a good, clear statement about how they were in a bind, they came here, and they got it fixed. Testimonials are everything. Not everything, but everything. So when you get those testimonials and endorsements and you get people to sing your praises in a detailed fashion, that is greater than gold. So you can toot your horn all day long. All day long, you can toot your own horn. But when other people, you already know, when other people sing your praises, when other people put things out there, it just ranks way more higher. People want to know that somebody else has already tried your product, and that's what testimonials and endorsements give. People want to already know that somebody else has been served by you, has purchased your product, has taken part in your services, and that they have had the opportunity to experience what you had to offer. When somebody else hears that you have sold something to them and they've had an amazing experience, then that makes that person more willing to buy. So recap really quickly. Number one, before and after post, super important. Always show the change, the shift, how things are progressing. People want to know that things are always moving forward. Number two, behind the scenes. Let people see the shenanigans that's going on in the office. They want to know that, you got a fun side too. You're cool, that they can relate to you. This is where you're able to build your know, like, and trust, and how people are able to really believe in what it is that you offer and what you sell. And so they're wanting to see who you are, learn more about you, and be more willing to come and take part in your products and your services. Number three, back office. Show some of your systems and your operations. Let them see how detailed and professional that you are. Let them see how you take so much pride in securing their information and making sure that they're getting the best top-notch A1 service. Bringing people in and letting them see what's happening on the backside is way more important than just showing your logo. It's way more important. People want to know you, they want to understand, and they want to feel like they're almost a part of the family. Number four is testimonials and endorsements. Man, make sure you are able to gather any type of content from every single client that is willing. I would even have, like, if you don't already have something in your paperwork, like the pre-paperwork when they first come into the office, like their intake forms and everything, if you don't already have something included in there about pictures and video, I would add something in there. As a tax professional at my office, and go ahead and have that conversation on the front side and go ahead and get that testimonial and that information and get that from them. That will give you content for days. You can chop it up and mix it up in 39 different ways. Oh, I got a bonus. I have a bonus. Don't leave just yet. I got one thing I need to tell you. I know that when you're working in the tax season, things are way too busy for you to be spending time taking all these pictures and posting all this stuff. You're working, right? So what I would encourage you to do is to definitely invest, if you're not already investing, in a post planner. You need to invest in a post planner. Go ahead and pay whatever the fee is so that you can add your accounts to it, and you can post whenever you like, however you like. Postcron, Buffer, Crowdfire. There's plenty of other ones, but I would encourage you to do that. So thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity to share with you my information. If you want to follow Dream Doer Nation, I encourage you to do so, because we do a lot of dope things. And everything that I do is for the business professional, the entrepreneur, and I teach all things business, entrepreneurship, marketing, and social media. So I have digital trainings. I have a Facebook group. I have quickcopyprints.com where you can get all of your printing things. And I do a weekly podcast every single Sunday on iTunes, Dream Doer Nation, the audio experience, and I'm always online. So follow me on Facebook and Instagram, LaShawn Harvey, you and your Mr. and Rise Solutions. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate this time. Until the next time, you guys, peace.